Hey everyone, this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 7th episode of Black Lagoon. So, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Give me that shaky bloody money. So, in the last episode, we continued our adventure of killing and stealing back from the Nazis. Because, yeah, they had gotten the painting, which our group was after first, and, you know, finders keepers, they found it first, so they should be allowed to keep it. The Nazis didn't agree with that. The Nazis are usually pretty disagreeable people. So, you know, they deal with that the way they always deal with that, and that's killing people. Killing Nazis in this case, which Revi was more than happy to do. Of course, we found out the truth about the expedition and how one guy was pulling all the strings of everybody. Just watching them all dance in his hands. Had a very amusing conversation with Dutch. Yeah, I think you can see my cat in the background. Possibly? I don't know. But he's back there. Just sleeping. As cats do. Come down, two men. So, am I supposed to take the title as two men fighting? I would assume they refer to Revi and Rock, but one of them is not a man. She is all woman. Uh, yeah, that ship's seen better days. Though arguably this is better than what it was before. Bullet casing and a cigarette. Yeah, you can tell Black Lagoon was there. And just a noose, you know, as you do. Oh yeah, there's also a wedge between them, so. One. Doesn't sound very efficient, but I guess we get the job done. Get a job. That works too. But yeah, I know you're trying with Revi, but it's gonna take a bit more than some lame jokes to mend this situation. So you two can kiss and make up and get along. So Dutch, you know, makes you play together like your elementary schoolers. Of course, what else would Benny work on? Yeah, Raven's got nothing better to do. You just enjoy your hot dog, man. I think Revi has more of a problem with it than he does. Exactly. But exactly, it is something you guys have to deal with one way or the other. Even if it ends with one of you quitting, it still needs to be dealt with. I remember those ladies. Whew. Yeah. I do like you, Revi. Living the dream over there. Yeah, that's definitely what this is about. Just take it. I mean, he's not wrong, but... Rude. Yeah, what? Yeah. Nobody likes taxes, yeah. He's Revi's new best friend, haven't you heard? I'm sure Revy's a rough ride. I see she's watching some high quality stuff there. I bet rock feels really uncomfortable. Your head, your head's kind of in the way, you know. Yeah, like how interested in Revy seems. Yeah, where else would it go? It's the best place for anything, really. But I want to finish watching that. I'm sure you're not alone. As I'm getting deja vu. Yes, definitely deja vu. But yeah, we were just seeing how we got to this, basically. Of the rip-off church. I love that honest advertising. Well, why wouldn't she answer when you're being so polite? Hello? Hello? Like to see you try, Birdie. Of course she's back in heat. I don't know why I'm even surprised. Heavens are quite harsh. Yeah, you got the goods or what? Not the grenade launcher. Yeah, what do you think this is? You better. Well, I guess we'll have to have it talking to this person now, won't we? Wouldn't mind a discount on Revy's services. Yeah, this is... I got two of them other guns after the two were drinking tea. Oh. My money's on Revy, so... Yolanda. You mean tea that doesn't come from tea bags exists? He might not be as good with a gun, but I guess he knows his tea. Yeah. uh, You don't see it, eh? Possibly because of the eye patch. Nice shot at Revy there. Wonder where they could be. I think we know why. I think you might have hit the nail on the head. Yeah, what silliness is that? I mean, he's still kind of new to this, so. Passes. They were testing poor Rock. Well, I mean, as long as he pass, it's fine. uh, just kiss you two. You know you want to. I don't think she wanted to hear that. Yeah, there's a time and a place for that as well. Rock and Revy, I get the impression, are good at very different things, so... And that way they could make a pretty good team. Like in that scene, you can see the contrast between the two of them. Just eat, don't be a baby. Yeah, what to say, that's not very nice. Why don't you walk? Oh no, he seems to be doing fine so far. Yeah, you're about to blow Edda's head off. I think that was her name. But you can solve a surprisingly large amount of things with guns in a lawless area. Good for you. But clearly she wasn't expecting him to say that. Rock's been surprisingly cool this episode. What do you say to that, Revy? Prefer to step on that big ass in general, but... Bunch of cowards running away. Pretty good quote. And Rock died. End of anime. Oh, wow. He just grabbed the gun. I was wondering what happened because I was sure he didn't get shot. Well, I'm sure he didn't get shot fatally. Not so tough without your gun, are you? Oh. I know, right? Although there are worse fates than kissing a woman's ass, so, you know. If we're speaking literally. Well, money is important. You dirty white collar. I mean, none of them are really wrong. Turning it back around on her. This is a really great scene, honestly. A waste of food. It does look pretty bad. The police are not happy about the situation. Is there really? You already tried once, so... He told me he blocked it with his hand. No, he blocked it with his face. I guess that's pretty good too. I wanted to get fisted by you all along. Yeah. Hand-holding. And not a bullet. She is the reason he's here. Anything left to say, Ribby? A nice black guy. You should have an idiot off. I mean, I'd rather see Rebby dance if we get to choose. Shut up, please. Don't you know we're having a moment here? The police are so inconsiderate. Is that really his name? Nice. As long as the guy's got his priorities straight. But yeah, that was one of the best scenes of the anime so far. Like, you know, not action ones. And just in general. The two of them really needed to talk things out, and they did. Yeah, I gotta worry about the police stealing your stuff after all. Well, some parts of the world, I'm sure. The winning side. The decent answer. In other words, that's her way of saying, I forgive you, we're best friends now. Oh, like an indirect cigarette kiss? Sort of. They're almost touching. There we go. I don't think I've ever quite seen a cigarette scene like that in anime before. So I've heard. So that was the 7th episode of Black Lagoon. And this episode, it was a pretty good episode. It was mostly dedicated to Revy and Rock doing some errands together and just, you know, mending their relationship. So, I mean, it's not bad one place where the nice guy, I don't remember his name, was it Goen, something like that, who apparently wanted Revy to be a dancer for him, which, you know, like, I wouldn't complain too much about that if that's where the story wanted to go, but, you know, for now, she's not interested in that. He just stopped there on business, of course. And then they had a stop with Balalaika, I think her name is. And she is doing some very important, very enjoyable looking work there. And yeah, Revy clearly enjoying watching some of that, you know, asking the important questions. Rock just mostly just standing there being a little bit uncomfortable. And that's where I find out about some, you know, unauthorized drug trafficking. That's a bit of a problem, which later on we found out that was that one church is doing, because Rock was able to deduce that using his brilliant mind, while Revy was just kind of pointing a gun at somebody, because, you know, each of them with their own special abilities there. And yeah, that all led to the most important scene, the climax of the episode, you might say, where Revy and Rock finally just go at each other because there has been a lot of this tension, and it finally just came out. They finally actually talked about things, because Revy straight up said she didn't want to talk about that conversation anymore into the future. But Rock decided he was going to do it anyway, which pissed off Revy, which got her to take out her gun, which is, you know, how she solves her problems, as Rock pointed out. And he actually went full badass mode in that scene. He grabs the gun, you know, like, it doesn't get much more cool than that, grabbing a gun somebody's trying to shoot you with. So he did get shot, like, it did slightly graze him, because there was a little bit of blood there. But he full-on told Revy off. And they kind of had a back and forth. Revy was like, you don't know what I've been through and all that. And then Rock kind of put that back on her. You don't know what I've been through. You just assume I had some kind of pampered life. But everyone that lives struggles. Everybody has their own struggles. You know, they're always going to seem like a bigger deal to the person than, you know, to other people. You know, grass is always greener and all that. But still, I would say Revy probably had a more difficult life than Rock, but still. It's all about perspective, but anyway, that was pretty much what that was about. They really just, Rock said everything that was on his mind about how his old life, his boss just kind of threw him away, how he had to kiss his superior's ass in his previous job, and he doesn't want to have to do that in this job, and just, yeah, like all of that. And yeah, it made a big scene. Everybody that was there ran off. The police eventually showed up to give you an idea of just how long this was going on for. But yeah, in the end, Revy does ask him, you know, whose side are you on, and they seem to have made up. You know, they made up because they snuggled cigarettes together. That indirect cigarette snuggle, indirect kiss, whatever you want to call that. I'm not even sure what you would call that, really. But you can tell that's, yeah, they've made up at this point. Which happened a little bit quicker than I expected, to be honest, but, you know, good for them. Rock was just really cool in this episode in general, and I'm glad to see he has adjusted to his new life pretty well for the most part. So, yeah, the likelihood of him surviving should go up now if he's this way, if he's able to stand up to Revy like that, the one with a gun when I don't think he even has a gun on him. If he can do that, then yes, the pirate life might just be the life for him. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.